welcome back to Corporate Pilot Life. I'm your host, Captain K. In this week's episode, we are in Mojave and the Grand Canyon. Okay, stop number one on the journey, Arches National Park. So we're gonna go ahead and check this out and see how it works. Stop one. Awesome. They're riding from Vegas and making their way through the states. But it was a very nice group of people, beautiful bikes, beautiful people. Hello, hello. And loving the motorcycles. You are not from Switzerland? Where are you from? Oh, where from?
Croatia.
Croatia. Oh, wow. Okay, well, welcome Croatia to the United States. Very cool. These are the guys from Croatia, and those are the bikes from Switzerland. So those two guys used to be connected at some point, and the middle fell out over time. And that's the middle of the bridge, top of the bridge, top of the bridge. Pretty cool. Here at the Arches National Park. And here are our Switzerland and European bikers that are here enjoying the US as well. Corporate Pilot Life, this is what we get to see. The coolest of the coolest. Love it. These guys came all the way from Europe to explore our country, and we appreciate it. In the Corporate Pilot Life, people wonder sometimes, how do you balance it all with home life and travel? How does it all work? Well, that's how you balance. It's like balancing on top of a rock. And that's why this area is called Balance Rock Trail. Well, you balance it with scheduling and your days off. It's a little different from an airline. The airlines obviously have a tighter schedule, and you know exactly when you're flying and where you're flying. In the corporate pilot world, you don't have those opportunities. I know where I'm flying the day of the trip, and sometimes maybe a week or two prior. I've been fortunate enough in my unit, I know I'm going at least a week ahead of time. Days off is when you're not flying. That's when you have days off. But your vacations are your vacations, and we have a very good quality of life. There's a lot of times for the weekends we're definitely home. Every now and then we are traveling. But again, I'm in the industry where I have to be flexible, but I enjoy it because it's a different experience each flight, each airport, each country, each state. When in an airline, you actually have the exact same routes, and I'll be cautionary about saying that because it may not be all the time the exact same routes, but they have a fixed set of routing that they handle. But those guys balance their lives very well as well. It just makes it a little more exotic. Utah, a nice dust devil. As you can see there, it's always something different that we run into. Looks like it's died itself off there for a minute, but it was pretty cool, like a little baby tornado. So that's because the winds just picked up. Oh, looks like we're getting in here right now. Woohoo! Getting our own dust devil. There it is, whipping, whipping, whipping around. And it's gone. So we're in the town now. Left the Arches. Now we're going to town to find something to eat. Pretty cool little town area, Moab. So those arches, just by the way, were created by salt from the sea. And those arches are actually 300 million years old. And when the water subsided, the salt made the creation of the arches. And underneath all those arches are a bed of salt, which is Utah's kind of known for stream here. This is day 2 of Corporate Pilot Living the Dream. We are out here now, still in Utah, and we're out here at a place called Dead Horse Canyon. Look at this view. Wow. It almost looks fake. So this is we're checking out here. Dead Horse Canyon here in Moab, Utah. Day 2. Tomorrow we're actually going to be at the Grand. Welcome to Mars. Actually, welcome to Utah, but it looks like Mars. That is quite incredible. And trust me, folks, the camera does not give it justice. So when you do come out here to visit, please take the time to enjoy this scenery. This is unbelievable. Definitely not the terminal in JFK. Just to get an aspect on how beautiful this place is. It's pretty good. The weather's beautiful. This is the month of May going into June. And like I said, it's an amazing place. It's a must visit. On a corporate pilot scale of a 1 to 10, I'm gonna give this a 10. Beautiful weather. The atmosphere is amazing. It's not too hot at all, and I'm sure you will not be disappointed. So you corporate pilots, when you do take your road trips, if you got an opportunity to come out here to Moab, Utah, it's about a 30-minute drive from town. Now we're back at Moab, and we're going to Moab Food Truck Park. So let's see what this is all about. The food truck park here in Moab. So we're coming in. Oh wow, this is pretty cool. You got a centralized location. You got tacos, you got chicken, you got vegetarian, you got everything. All different brands. And a nice misty, I'm gonna pick it up on here, but nice mix for the summertime, feels great. The food park. So let me go in here. Oh, that feels nice. Nice summer mist. They also got some games here and hot dog stands over there. Pizza. But overall, really cool spot. There's some espresso here. So this is the food truck park. Looks pretty cool. Welcome to the Moab Food Truck Park. So let's guess what we're having for lunch. I say I'm gonna shoot this approach right here and go straight into the runway, and we're gonna have barbecue. We're gonna see what it tastes like. Will it be spiky? Or will it be amazing barbecue? Stay tuned to find out. Today we're leaving Moab and heading on down to the Grand Canyon National Park Airport. We'll be there for a few hours, then we're going to head on over to Zion. So just to show, we don't live on caviar and champagne. I'm eating a bagel and some apple juice this morning, and we got to get wheels up here in about 2 hours and get on going. This will be a beautiful day out today, and don't forget to like and subscribe. Corporate Pilot Life. Let's get this day started. Citation Latitude today. We have several different aircraft we fly, from the Global Express to the Challenger 3500 and the Latitude. So I fly them all. This trip I'm on the Latitude. Good airplane, good for short runway stuff, and good for these little weird airport stuff. It flies slow enough when you need it and can go high when you need it to. Cool little nugget, another cool little nugget about this area in Moab. You've got airlines like Contour Airlines. A lot of people don't know a lot about those. That's an airline, like a regional service that services small airports. So this is the cockpit of the Citation Latitude. Pre-flight's been done. We're just waiting for fuel now. and we'll get our day started. Waiting for passengers to be here in about an hour. So the aircraft is a beautiful aircraft, does a great job getting around where it needs to get around to. It's a little different in corporate aviation, the way it works with who flies when. Like in the airlines, the captain is the captain and the co-pilot is the co-pilot. Well, in the corporate industry, it is like that sometimes, but on a lot of accounts like ours, the captain, both people are captains. So one day one person flies the left seat, the other day the next person flies the left seat. Some people rotate it per leg. We prefer to rotate it per trip. So today I'll be flying right seat, and my other counterpart will be flying the aircraft today as the left seat captain. He makes the decisions, I back him up, and then we'll flip it around tomorrow. And it works great for us. It may not work great for everybody in that same format, but it works. So that's just a little bit of the difference between an airliner and the corporate flying process. And that's it. So we're just waiting for the passengers some fuel, and we're gonna put some fuel in this puppy and get going to the Grand Canyon. At the Grand Canyon National Park Airport, and that's Grand Canyon Airlines. A bunch of Twin Otters. They've been around, obviously. They've been doing tours from 1927. You can reserve here. And those are the Twin Otters. They have several of them, obviously, with like a tribal tail paint job, which is kind of cool. With some big side windows. Look at that. And those Twin Otters, I'll tell you what, they're the tanks. We know that from them boys down the islands to Alaska to the Maldives on floats. They can take a licking and keep on ticking. And we're just gonna sit here and wait for our people. At the base of the Grand Canyon here is where the helicopter tours are. You can see all the nice black, red and gold helicopters, Grand Canyon tours. And this is probably some private tour here. But so this is what we get to see, and cool stuff like this. You don't get to see it every day, but it's always a pleasure. So we're gonna get back to our bird, and we're gonna get ready to leave soon. We just want to give you another view of the Grand Canyon helicopter tours. Their base, and that's the tower right there. And we are parked on the other side of that. But welcome, Grand Canyon. Must be nice to have a private helicopter to bring your own in. But these other ones, these Euro choppers are really, really cool looking. So today's leg was Moab to Grand Canyon. Now we're in St. George, Utah. Our final stop on this journey this week on the 4-day rotation, and we get to head back down south. Of course, corporate pilot life, you can't come out west without going to In-N-Out Burger. Great burgers, great sandwiches. Not even got swag. They sell In-N-Out Burger shirts. But anyway, that's what we got. And our last day here, and then we're heading down south. Okay, last day on the road. We're here in St. George, Utah. Just checking out some of the scenery. You got some beautiful homes right there on top of the hill. Happy birthday! Thank you all for joining me this week on this rotation. Appreciate it. And we enjoyed our time here in the great state of Utah. We went through Moab, the Grand Canyon, and now we're in St. George, getting ready to head back south. Have a great day. Thank y'all. Keep the blue side up. Corporate pilot life. See you next time.